human versus human. And I'm going to play BLOODMAGE. So we are on Twisted Meadows.
Ready to work.
Because I like BLOODMAGE.
Ready to work.
And I'm gonna take an expansion. And I'm going to go tier 3. And I'm going to get my upgrades. And then I'm going to win. So that's the plan. Let's see how it unfolds.
Job's done. Ready to work. Done. Job's done. Ready to work. Ready for action.
He's scouting with the militia. I chase him a little bit with the footy, but
ready for action.
Just to scout where he comes from, but I'm sure he's going to be here on the bottom right. So I send the militia to harass, the footmen to harass, and I go for the orange camp here, as I want to get close to level 2 before expanding. And he's not... Okay, he's not losing the militia. But he's being distracted by that. And he's going back with the Archmage. Not sure why. I don't know if he's level 2 already. No. So yeah, I wasted his time. So that's the first mistake he did already. Chasing the footman and wasting time. Instead of just dealing with it with the militia. You don't need to chase the footman. I'm already almost level 2. And now I'm gonna get level 2 here at the green camp. Took some damage on the peasants, but it doesn't matter because I got the shop. And I'm gonna have my third farm to build additional footies and militia before expanding. When you expand you always get at least 3 farms, but usually you get 4. Depending on how many footies you need. So I'm level 2 right now. I get siphon mana. Oh, nice item. Finally I get a good item. So with the Circlet of Nobility I'm going to get more mana, more HP. And now let's go for the expansion. In the meanwhile he's doing the orange camp as well. He's taking quite a beating and he's only now getting his level 2. But at this stage of the game I have no idea what is he doing. I don't care, I'm just focused on my creep route.
Ready to work.
Let's put those nice militia in. Let's equip this one, siphon mana, Yogurt Magi, Flame Strike. And that puts me close to level 3. Now I only need to get the green camp and I'm gonna be level 3. I don't have wood though, so I'm very low on wood. Because I wanted to kind of rush the expansion without waiting any longer. So I will have to spam peasant right now, but it doesn't matter because I have 6 supply free, so I can spam as many peasants as I want to get on level 3. And immediately go into harass, since I don't see him pressuring, so I just send my footies to the expo as I don't need them. And the reason I send them back is because if I move with my army, if I move with my footies and then I have to come back, then I have to use town portal to move everything back. But this way I can just buy the boots and the staff, and if he comes, like he's doing indeed, I can just staff back to my footies without need to use my town portal, Because my goal is to just flame strike him. I don't give a shit about
Ready to work. Job
using my foodies. Even though it would be nice to have the foodies, because you can flame strike peasants and then you can finish them off with the foodies.
are under attack.
I get 2 peasants here, which is not bad. Oh, I get 3, so that's good. 3 peasants is good. But he's attacking my tower here at the same time, so I have to immediately call militia. He gets the tower, but he runs away. And he's going for this weird rifle build, which I absolutely don't like. I don't understand why humans go rifles in Human Mirror. Plus, it's gonna get hard countered by my Blood Mage, because Flame Strike kinda owns rifles. So
Our forces are under attack.
he's blindly going rifles.
Ready for action.
If I get the Water Elemental, it's gonna be some nice experience, and I do.
Ready to work.
So what can I do at this point? I definitely need more towers, because this expansion is not protected enough. He's got rifles.
Ready to work.
And but I want to tech at the same time, so I don't want to over-invest in wood. I don't want to over-invest in towers, since they cost a lot of wood.
Ready to work.
I got a lot of foodies though. Got a nice item. Ring of Regen is very good
Forces are under attack.
at this stage of the game, and I'm full mana. So yeah, I'm choosing to tech before I tech with just 1 arcane tower, because I feel safe. It's not putting any kind of pressure, and only now I will go for towers. And if I can delay him with a Zeppelin, because I'm sure he's expanding right now, that could be nice. I also need a Shredder, and this camp is gonna give me almost level 4. Maybe I'm gonna get 4 here. So very good progress on this Blood Mage already. Oh, and Tome of Experience. Like, this Blood Mage is gonna get level 5 soon. So it looked like he pushed me a little bit, but then he retreated, so I'm sure he's expanding right now. Let's check.
Job's done.
Yeah, it took the expansion here. And he's got his Mountain King with the Scourgebone Chimes already. And very nice item, Periapt of the Vitality on the Archmage. Which is pretty good, because Archmage is so low HP. So if you can get the Periapt,
Done.
you get additional HP. So I get my Shredder and I immediately move towards his base. Let's see if I can do something over there. Let's go. More towers in strategical position, so he cannot
Research
enter here. But I want to protect the peon line, also the peasant line, with some farms. So with the Zeppelin, I see he's not expanding here, so I knew that the expansion was here. But it doesn't matter if he expands or not, because as long as I have mine, then I'm fine. Because I believe in the power of the Blood Mage.
ready for action.
And again, there is this Siphon Mana bug where when the Siphon Mana gets casted, whether it's a game or a replay, the sound keeps going on and on. So I'm using a Zapper here, but this is so unlucky. He misrallies the rifle. I mean, why is this rifle here? There's no reason. His army is not here, so this rifle is misrallied, and it just stumbles across my Zapper. So I cannot micro the Zapper where I want to. I have to move it to the farm. So I still get the farm, still get this cancel, but that's not optimal. Flame Strike is gonna get one peasant only, but all of the others are low HP. But it's instantly town portaling. And that's so lucky. And look at the length of this fucking stupid level 1 Storebolt. Level 1 Storebolt. Lasting forever. That's so fucking lucky, really. So I lose a lot over there. But it doesn't matter, because my economy is running well. And I can just rebuy my BLOODMAGE, almost 2000 gold. He's got only 500, so that's because he teched first and then he expanded. So I have this huge bank, obviously staying at 50. And I think my tier 3 is also faster, right? Yeah, he just started his tier 3, so I got the tech advantage. And despite the unlucky bolt or bash or whatever that was, I'm still ahead in levels.
Ready for action.
Talking about first hero, then he's got this level 2 Mountain King, but and here I mispositioned, so this is a mistake, because I thought I could move through that, but I couldn't, so I have to use TP. But there's a Zeppelin. I'm just going by the Zeppelin again, because I'm rich, I have a lot of gold, so I can do that. Ring of Regen is helping. Now I just need to get some mana and get my workshop, get my dispel. Actually, I don't care about dispel. I'm researching it because I want the inner fire. So that Zeppelin drop kind of delayed me, but I keep going. Because I don't want to build an army and go creep. That's not my strategy in this game. There's no point. I just want to keep him busy and make sure he doesn't creep too much, even though there's not a real way to stop him, but you can somehow delay him. But he's pushing me, so again, as soon as I move, he pushes me, so now I have to unload the units from the Zeppelin and I have to town portal. And these towers are so well positioned that he can't break this because of the farms. If I didn't have the farms, he could easily kill all of those peasants. So those farms are really nice position. Because this base layout allows me to play with the Zeppelin and move, and I have Flame Strike, it doesn't, so I can use my own. He could get the Shredder here. If he gets it, could be bad, but luckily, again, there's the laboratory, can just get the Zeppelin with some nice micro. I also saved the saved the peasant, which I'm sure upsets him because he was thinking, okay, I'm gonna get this Shredder now, but no. Double Zeppelin play, and yeah, have fun breaking this base with one misery upgrade already. He's got like one mortar only. And all these mercenaries that don't really serve him, because I'm not going to give him a fight. So I'm just going to stay back and micro with my Zeppelin and place my BLOODMAGE in strategical positions where I can hit him with the Flame Strike. And he's not killing shit. So first Flame Strike, it's a lot of things. I'm gonna be able to get a couple of priests here. One is down. Okay, only one. But these buys me more and more time. I got 2 mortars right now. And second mercenary upgrade and knights are in production. Should start a second barracks, I think.
I await your command.
And now that I have my mortars, I can go for some serious base arrest, because now we got siege damage. I think I need 2 mortars and 1 less foodie for more damage. It's mis-microing the priest here, but I can't kill it. I can just soak up a little bit of mana, I think. Because I don't have any lockdown, there's no source. I don't have any Mountain King for the bolt, obviously, so I can't, it could be here, so I can't chase him. He could just bolt me and then do damage, so. Plus, I don't care about one priest, I want to go to his base. That's my goal. With some flame strike, I'm going to get level 5. So I keep my units back. Need to buy town portal, and then let's go. In the meanwhile, though, it's grieving a lot, so I didn't know what it was doing, but I suspected it, so it's a... I mean, it's just obvious that it's going to go tier 3. It's going to cripple the map, I mean.
I smell magic in the air.
And go tier 3 to try and counter me. Flame strike. Boom, level 5, and now I'm targeting the tower with the mortar, so I can get rid of that. I get the shredder, so this is a lot of damage. This is the most effective harass so far. Even the first one was decent though. This is very effective, and he looks like he wants to keep creeping. He thinks, okay, I'm gonna get my Mountain King level 5 and I'm gonna win with that. Look at the items he's got. Lesser invulnerability, greater healing, potion of healing, scroll of healing, like... I bet he feels pretty safe about not losing the Mountain King, but... I did a lot of damage here. He still has a lot of gold. But I have more supply. He's a 59, I'm a 72, so a 77 already, so... I achieved my goal, I delayed his production, and now I'm ready to push him with a superior army. So that's my window of time right now. To be aggressive with my whole army and stop the harass, because... I could get level 6 by harassing, but I don't want to give him the time to get upgrades. I'm already 1-1, I'm about to be 1-2, and I got inner fire, I just want to go now. Because when you're level 5, you just go. Third masonry upgrade. The only problem in this game is I didn't go for the second expansion. That was the... I should have crapped this faster. Prioritize cleaning up this gold mine so I can expand there, because I knew he had an expansion, but in the reality he's getting 2. So he's also expanding here, and I had no idea I was doing that. So I was like, in my mind I was like, okay, it's 1 expansion versus 1 expansion, but he's taking another one already. And that's a nice TP here. Can't kill shit. The problem is that my blood mage got stalked, so I will have to use the Zeppelin or reposition him. And the flame strike is hitting a lot. Boom, and I'm level 6, so I killed a lot here. Get level 6. He's still not 5 on the Mountain King, so that's good for me. And now there's Phoenix, and there's nothing he can do here. This is already kind of an epic game with high level heroes. I'm already 6. He's 5-4. And this game was so much fun to play, right? Playing with the Zeppelin, moving constantly. There was not a single moment of relaxation. It was fun but not stressful. There was constant action, but it was not stressful because I was the one dictating the timings with the harass. He was pushing me, but I was harassing him as well, so I was doing the damage. And he was like reacting to my push and do counter pushes, so... Everything is red here, but I don't have priests. Maybe one priest. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm still at 70. And he's back at 60. So he's struggling to build that strong army. I don't know why he keeps investing in maulers. Maybe he thinks they're good versus flame strike. I think it's just He wants to build army fast. Because he's always behind in supply. And I'm just killing my foodies because I want more supply for the knights. 1-2 by the way. Researching the second attack upgrade. And let's take a look at these upgrades. He's got 0 knights, so there's no way he's going to win the fight with the knights. He doesn't have upgrades. He's from 30 to 38 damage, while I do from 31 to 43, and I got 9 armor, and he's got 5 armor. So plus I got inner fire. So there's no way he's going to win this fight. Unless he finds a hero kill, of course. He's got the strong Mountain King, high level heroes, and so my Blood Mage must stay alive. 5 mortars, so this army is very good. It's kind of scary. But he's got this expansion that I'm not aware of while I'm playing the game. So I have no idea that he's got that expansion, otherwise it would go and push that one instead of going for the main. Taking down this expo quickly with flame strike and mortars and getting rid of his income. And he's shamelessly creeping all the map.
Upgrade complete.
But that's fine, I don't care. The only thing I should scout is his second expansion.
Our forces are under attack.
And now I'm busy taking my own expansion, because soon I'm going to be running out of gold, so I need that expo. And with that one, it's going to be even in terms of income again.
Ready to work.
80 food. I'm making a couple of gyros because I'm expecting griffins. So I'm preemptively preparing with a couple of gyros. And I got Phoenix who can deal with the air too. I got 3 gyros with inner fire, and the Phoenix is going to be enough to deal with a couple of griffins. I know that he cannot have more than 2 griffins at this stage because he was investing in mercs and knights and stuff. So look at the inner fire. Knights with plus 14 armor, but this TP is so lucky again. He's tipping. He did it on purpose clearly, but the Blood Mage got stuck. And so, even though I'm clearly winning the fight, because I got the better tech, Blood Mage is stuck, so I will have to TP out and reposition. There's no way I can stay in that stupid position there. But again, he loses some units, we trade. I get closer to level 7, I think. Where's my Blood Mage? And this buys time for my expo to run. He has a lot of gold. But I'm almost level 7 and his macro is not too good because he's not producing. Still, despite all this gold that he has, he's not producing from his barracks. What is he doing? He's not making mortars, he's not producing knights, he's not making upgrades either. Nothing. So his macro, he crapped a lot, but his macro was very bad. And that's why he's still behind. He doesn't have upgrades. Plus I got the Blood Mage. I'm always producing. I'm always working towards this 80 foot army. Okay, and this is gonna be a good fight for me because finally I have a good position. I know where he is. I can keep the Mountain King under control, even though I can never burn him because look at this inventory. Robe of the Magi, Pendant of Mana, 625 freaking mana. But Phoenix is taking care of the Priest, Flame Strike. There's a lot of damage, all the mortars are safe in the back. Splash damage from the Phoenix. And he has to TP out of that. And I didn't lose anything, 76. He's down at 64. Finally he's producing something, but he keeps making rifles. That doesn't make any sense. Should have 2 knights as well. Now the Flamestruck is also eating my own knights, so that's not good, but if I can get the mountain, it's worth it. He finally uses the greater healing. He still has the small healing potion, but I think I'm going to be able to get the Archmage here. Blitzers versus Flamestruck. Look at the mortars. Next Flamestruck is going to kill everything. Mountain King goes down. Archmage goes down, and we have now a level 8, I believe, level 8 BLOODMAGE. Yeah. But he is still in this game because of this that I didn't know. Because I didn't scout this, so he's still in this game because he's got this base, which is full. Oh, he's got 2 gold mines full of gold. He's still mining from this, so I only have this one. I only have this one, and he has 2, so he still has this big advantage in terms of gold.
I await your command. Our gold mine has collapsed. I smell metal.
And I cannot spam units as I did before and buy items at the same time because I'm having only income from 1 gold mine and I am in low upkeep. So this is not ideal. I need to take down one of those. But at this time, keep in mind I still didn't know about it. Okay, I scouted this one because it's revealed on the minimap, so I knew about this one, but I had no idea about this one that's been running forever. So that's why I can afford rebuying the freaking Archmage and everything. But these towers don't protect the peasants from the flame strikes. All the peasants are down. I get closer to level 9. Mortars are still 0 and I can easily take down the expansion with the mortars. Let's see if I make him supply stuck with this. I think I'm making supply stuck, right? He loses a town hall, he loses 2 farms. Boom. And yeah, he's supply stuck now. So he can't produce, that's very good. That's actually a big victory. So he's got all of that gold, but he can't produce shit because his supply stuck. So for a while, unless he makes the farm... Okay, he's building farms indeed. And now I can just move here, get rid of all these towers. Who don't give experience, by the way. I'm still level 8. Only getting experience from the peasants, but now it's town portaling. And I don't know if I should take this fight. I have only mortars. My knights are back. They're in a bad position, but the Archmage is surrounded. The Archmage is surrounded and the mortars are finishing him off and he falls again. Level 9. We have level 9. Phoenix stands proud. But at the same time he has a lot of knights. The yellow ones are his knights, my knights are... It's confusing. Let's change the colors. So I'm the blue one, is the red one. Look at the amount of knights that he's got now. And still 0-0 though. My knights are 3-2, but because I lost all of... I have only 2 of them. I think I still lose the fight. But this level 9 BLOODMAGE with Inner Fire, 735 mana. I have more mana than this Mountain King, and he's got the Pendant and the Robot and Magi, and I still have more mana. Because I'm level 9. Look at this mana pool, that's insane. That's insane. And the Circlet. I have endless flame strikes. Just TP out now because I want to recover.
Job's done.
The game is kind of over, but not really yet because of the still mining from 2 gold mines. If I had just one other gold mine, the game would be absolutely over. He's staying in this game because of his gold advantage again. Because that's Twisted Meadows. I don't need to upgrade the towers because I'm the one who's putting pressure. I need to use my resources for items and more units. I need more knights. And look at this beautiful Blood Mage, level 9. It's gonna get the potion of invulnerability and town portal. Okay, it's not available because I purchased it before. So now we are moving towards his main. I use the invul potion. His mountain king is still low HP because he didn't have any priest. He was in all sort of troubles. Look at this flame striking mountain king falls. And the Phoenix is getting rid of the Archmage, and all my knights are destroying his own knights because of the upgrades, because of the inner fire that he doesn't have. Archmage falls. Level 10 Blood Mage. Like, how often do you see that? That's amazing. Level 10 Blood Mage is so... level 5 Blood Mage is so good. It can easily defeat the level 4 Mountain King and level 5 Archmage. Then you get level 6 and you can solo everything. And by the way, 780 mana. This is no joke. And the Paladin Prince wins Twisted Meadows. There can be only one Paladin Prince in Twisted Meadows, and he's blonde.